Hi everyone, welcome to the Neece's Cooking Channel. Today we're going to make a quick and easy quesadilla for lunch. So let's get started by oiling our pan. Today I'm using clay pans. These pans are wonderful to cook with. These pans are not glazed, but I did season them. So the neat thing about these pans is that they maintain the pH of your food. So this allows the nutrients to stay intact even while cooking. And they also keep the moisture in your food and don't burn easily, which I love. So first we are starting off with cutting the bell pepper. You can choose any color you'd like. I chose yellow because that's what I had. Yellow bell peppers are a great source of vitamin A and fiber, and they also have antioxidant properties as well. I think bell peppers are like magical veggies. I absolutely love them. They are sweet. And I really love them. I think they're great with like everything. And although I enjoy cooking new recipes, when it comes to cooking, I do try to intuitively cook. So whatever sounds good or my body feels it needs, I make. Today I didn't even know what I was going to make. I just went in the kitchen, saw what I had, and decided to make a quesadilla. So really just following your heart. The next ingredient is mushrooms. Today I had baby bella mushrooms. I love mushrooms. You can use any mushrooms you have or like. Baby bella mushrooms are high in fiber, a great source of iron, and can improve your metabolism, and even contains copper, which a lot of people don't know. So I think that's a little neat thing to know. I am going to cut them thin in the same manner as the bell peppers, just to keep the consistency in the veggies. Cooking can be challenging for some people. Sometimes you just don't know what you want to cook or how to even get started, and I completely understand that. I find that your body will tell you what it needs or maybe even craving, so intuitively cooking is all about honoring your body and your cravings. Go ahead and just add those bell peppers to the pan. I'm going to put the mushrooms to the side and start cutting the purple onion. So yes, I called them purple because we all know that they're not red, they're purple. So I am going to cut them in the same way also as the other veggies, long and thin. Purple onion have a great antibacterial property and have lots of antioxidants. So a great tip whenever you are cooking, you want to maintain a balance of color in your food. So when you do this, you're usually able to get the nutrients that your body needs. So just remembering that. And you can also be creative with this. It's kind of like art, is having a balance of color. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and thinly slice them so that we can get them in the pan with the yellow bell peppers, and they can get all sauteed together. In the second pan, I'm going to prepare for the tortillas. That way we can get those cooking and ready to go. And you'll just want to stir these veggies throughout. That way they are cooking evenly. Remember, when you're done cutting onion, always try and wrap it up and put it away as quick as possible, as onions are quick to absorb bacteria. Not a lot of people know that, but onions do that. So just be mindful of that. So never leave an onion out and then put it away and then try to cook with that onion. You would just, be putting bad bacteria in your body, and we don't want that. And so just try to put it in like the Glad wrap or the plastic bag or container or whatever you have. That way it's not exposed to the air. So here we're going to start shortly in grating the cheese, because what's a quesadilla without cheese? I like sharp cheddar cheese. Today I have a sharp cheddar cheese and then a little bit of goat cheese left. You can choose any cheese you'd like. I get my goat cheese from Costco in a 2-pack, and they are a really great price, so I really like the goat cheese. It is strong in flavor, so if you're sensitive to that, you can just add a second cheese to it and maintain balancing the flavor out. So it's totally up to you. I have been cooking for a very long time. At a very young age, I started cooking for my siblings and I. I didn't have anyone to teach me how to cook. I just followed my heart and what was available to me. I do remember that my dad would tell us kids, there's always something to make. So even when we thought that there was nothing to make, he would also tell us that there is something to make. So he would go downstairs and find something and make it. And he'd tell us that if he did that, we would all have to go outside and do yard work. This may sound harsh, but it was our life. And sure enough, he'd go downstairs, find something, and make it. We just couldn't believe it. He was able to make something out of nothing. At least that's what it felt. As I got older, I did try to remember, even when you think there's nothing to make, if you follow yourself and allow yourself to be open and creative and even resourceful, you will be able to create something. And well, since your girls got to eat, I taught myself how to cook. Now that I have my own family, it's really neat to be able to cook for them. Nourishing their bodies and seeing their expressions on their face when they taste my food has always warmed my heart and makes me really happy. I really enjoy that. That's like my favorite thing. And I feel like, eating meals together and sitting down and having that family quality time is really special. It's not really something that you'll, ever get the chance to do again after your kids grow up. So cooking for my family and eating with them at the table is really special to me, and I try to maintain that as much as possible. Again, just periodically stirring the veggies, making sure they're all oiled up and ready to go. I am going to add some salt and pepper. I'm not going to season them too much, as the veggies naturally have their own flavor, and they almost have like a sweet flavor to them, and I'd like to let that shine in this meal. The clay pans do take some time to heat up and are sensitive to drastic temperature changes, so they do take some time to heat up, so just be mindful of that. We are going to go ahead and add the mushrooms now that the other veggies have sauteed for a while. I like to wait for this because I don't want the mushrooms to get soggy and mushy. I want them to match the firmness of the other veggies once everything is complete. And, it doesn't have to be perfect again, but just, trying your best and really just having the willingness. I think willingness goes a long ways when it comes to cooking. I like to garnish the top of my quesadillas. So, whatever you have in your kitchen, if you want to garnish with like cabbage and tomato or other veggies, you can go ahead and do that as well, or herbs. It's totally up to you. It's really about just being creative. So if you have it in your kitchen and you want to use it and it goes with a quesadilla, go for it. So I like to garnish the top of my quesadillas. So I went ahead and prepared some avocado for this. Avocado is great, it's tasty, and I feel like it just adds some color to your food. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. I'm going to thinly cut the avocado to match the same size as the veggies. That way it's all kind of cohesive. And we'll go ahead and put that on top once the quesadillas are all complete. The veggies are almost ready to go. We're going to start by adding the cheese first, whichever amount is your choice. Here you follow your heart. So after that, we'll go ahead and add the veggies on top. I like a medium amount of cheese. Some people love a lot of cheese, and some people just like a little bit of cheese. So whichever you prefer, go ahead and put that in there. And then add those veggies on top. That way they're equally dispersed. I like to make sure that there's a little bit of everything within each bite. That way it's evenly in the quesadilla so that you get, good veggies in every bite. I really cook with love. So when I cook for you, just know I love you. It is my love language. Some people have their own love language, and that's mine. Here are some finished quesadillas. Right now I'm going to plate them so that I can serve my family, and go ahead and garnish the top with some avocado, a little bit of sour cream, and your choice of salsa. You can choose whatever kind of salsa you'd like. I love all kinds, green, red, hot, spicy, mild, so it's totally up to you. You can either drizzle the salsa on top, all over, or you can even put it on the side so you can just dip your quesadilla. Here is the final product. You don't have to follow the exact recipe. You can choose what you'd like and use even different ingredients if you prefer. This channel is for you to open up your creativity and also learn how to intuitively cook. And sometimes having someone or even a video can sometimes be all you need to get in the kitchen and start cooking. I will be posting more videos, so I do appreciate you guys tuning in and checking out this channel. I hope to see you guys in the next one, and thank you again. Enjoy.